you guys can see me. Can y'all see me? Hope y'all can see me. But anyway, I'm going to come on and do my mac and cheese. All I did was buy the Kraft Thick and Creamy and follow the instructions on the side of the box. Okay, so here's my noodles. I've already, of course, they're done. You just want to taste one noodle to make sure it's soft. That's how you know it's done. No big deal. Just taste one of them. While it's still hot, put it back in the pan so everything can melt. Actually, I need to have it on the stove, but I can't record over there. You're going to follow the instructions. I'm going to put a half a cup of milk in here. Calls for 4 tablespoons of butter, and I'm going to use real butter, no margarine, none of that crap. 4 tablespoons, so you can measure it from the side. 1, 2, 3. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. I always do a little bit extra, so that amount is 4 tablespoons. Cut that up. Don't cut your fingers. You're gonna put, I'm not gonna use that, I'm not gonna use this. That came in the packet, I'm not gonna use that. I'm gonna cut up some Velveeta. And I'm going to put this back on the stove so it can, you know, get hot and melt everything together. Hopefully this is enough cheese. I don't think it is, and I don't have any more Kraft cheese, so I don't have any more cheddar cheese, so I might have to add some mozzarella cheese to it. I don't know if y'all saw earlier, I don't know how my camera angle was, but I'm going to put this back on the stove and stir it up so it can start to get hot and melt. And like I said, I don't think this is enough cheese. So I have some mozzarella cheese here. I'm gonna put some of that in here. This is a random video, as always, random. Throw in some mozzarella. You know what, Gloria? I thought about you. I told myself, I said, I hope she follow me on here because I'm going to make it on Instagram. I mean, I'm going to make it on YouTube so I can, you know, get a little change for it. And get a little money for this video. I'm trying to record and hold the... I know I'm all over the place. I'm still hyper and I'm stuttering. So bear with me. I'm still stuttering, so... The greens are done. I only the greens. Oh, that's not the greens, but those are my Cornish hens. They're done. I made some Cajun rice dressing, and those are my mustard greens. I cooked them for 2 hours. The cornbread is in the oven, and this is going to be enough cheese. I ain't tripping, and I'm not gonna add no salt to it. I'm not going to put it in the oven to cook. So that's how I do. If you don't have Velveeta, of course, use shredded cheese. Shredded cheddar cheese. And mix some mozzarella in there. But don't use that cheese packet. It's horrible. You want to try to make it, you know, look like as homemade as possible. So the cheese is melted. I don't want it to stick. Look at all that gooey, ooey, ooey, ooey. No, the cheese ain't melted. I got some more Velveeta in here to mix up. Be still, pan. I don't know how earlier my angle came out. What you doing in here, Diva? I ain't dropped nothing on the floor for you. And it's really thick and creamy. That's enough cheese. And that's it. That's basically how I make my mac and cheese. Just use those noodles. They perfectly fine noodles out of the pack. But just substitute that powder cheese for some Velveeta and some cheddar cheese. Put your butter in it like it says, and as you can see, I cut more than 4 tablespoons. I cut more than 4 tablespoons of butter. I just add a little bit more butter. If you want to, you can add some more. You can add some more milk to this. You don't want it to be all soupy or anything, but this is it. And me personally, I like my macaroni and cheese on the stove. I don't like my macaroni and cheese baked. I like to taste all my gooey, ooey, melted cheese and butter. When I bake it, maybe I'm cooking it too long. I don't know, but I don't like it. And I don't like my macaroni and cheese baked. So this is it. So I'm going to taste it. No double dipping. I'm going to taste it and see how it. Well, let me do this. Take some out. I'm just going to taste it to see if I need to add any salt. But remember, salt is in the cheese, so you don't want to really add a lot of salt to your food. When I tell y'all this shit is out the chain, so this is done. No salt added, no nothing. Just creamy mac and cheese. And like I said, you don't use this. That goes in the trash. And the butter I used is the real butter. Let me show y'all. The butter I use is unsalted sweet cream butter. That's the butter you want to use. Unsalted. Because you buy the salted butter, sometimes make your food really salty. So buy the unsalted kind. And that's it. Waiting for that cornbread to come out of the oven. I said I wasn't going to eat until I get through running my errands. I might sit my ass down and eat now. I think I'm going to eat a little bit now. And then go out and run my errands. Yeah, baby. That's it. Mozzarella. To give it that stringy, really gooey taste. Gooey look. Velveeta or either some cheddar cheese. But as you can see, Velveeta is better. Yeah, so that's it. Use the thick and creamy. Cut up just some Velveeta and put it in there, and that's it. Now I'm waiting for my cornbread to come out. Now I'm gonna do a separate video about the greens. There goes the cornbread. Let's see how it looks. I was in a different grocery store than I usually go to. And the cornbread I made today is Glory. This is my first time using this. I usually use the other kind, that honey cornbread mix, but like I said, they didn't have that kind. So I got this. And what I did was I added some mozzarella. Excuse me. I added some mozzarella to my cornbread mix. So that's why it looks like that. That's mozzarella cheese in there. So yeah, everything is done. So I'm gonna do a separate video and talk about the greens. So that's it, you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Cut the oven off. Bye, y'all.